my camera together. Hold on, you guys. Hey, hey, hey. Let's talk, let's talk. If you just coming in for the replay, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I give you some time to come in. I went ahead and shared it in a little sooner than later. I got my mod in the building. Hey, Stacy, boo boo. Hey, Dollface. I said, let's go ahead and do this little rewind while I got some time. While I got some time. Hey, you guys. It's me, Stacy. How are you, Dollface? We are going to get started, you guys. We're going to get started. Tara Owens, how are you, darling? We outside. Let me know if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me in the chat, let me know. But we're going to get a little bit of started. First, let me go ahead and welcome you guys to the chat. If you are joining in, make sure you hit that like button, share the screen. This is for just for fair use, you guys. I want to let you know that we do not promote bullying, violence, and all information during this stream is alleged. So keep in mind, we do not condone bullying or violence, but everything on here is alleged. It was better for me to go live as opposed to me just doing a video. So let me just go ahead and shout out the chat first. We got Tara in the building. We got Regina. We got Nigel in the building. Of course, we got Stacy, my mod. We got Darlene, Tamika, Vicky. How are you, sweetie? Tia Allen in the building. Hello, Darlene. My mod is in the building. Laura. So we're going to get it. Listen, I ain't fooling with you, Nigel. Y'all already know I've been, listen. But let's go ahead and just get this little recap together because y'all know clogging the timeline. So I'm going to be recapping a couple of things for you guys. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on, a lot of chitter chatter. Y'all know I am here to be real with you guys. So today we're going to be talking about, I wrote some of my stuff down too. So if y'all know me, I do not stay on topic. So the only way I'm able to stay on topic as well as, engage with you guys is for me to at least keep a timeline. So if you guys see me talking, let me know. You guys can get Lake Star out of the comment section because I don't even know why they're here trolling to get today because this ain't that. This ain't that. Once again, if you are here, we got 80 people watching. Go ahead and double tap that screen for me. Thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you for everybody that's just coming in. Today we're going to be talking about from $25 child support drama, crying in hotels, you guys. Nobody is safe. So we're going to be talking about dime rejection to Erin, Margarita exposed for her nasty girl behavior, Shemar snapping on the train. We're going to be talking about Jolie's 30-day lease is up. We're going to also be talking about the pastor gossip. If you've been watching my page, J-Rock has been kicked out the church while the bishop was still preaching, you guys. As well as Lennox in Texas. Krishan signs a $1 million deal. As well as Diddy, jury is on trial today, you guys. And thank you, Nigel. Yes, if you are breathing, like the live. Yes, if you are breathing, like the live, if you breathing. My birthday is Friday. So if you are a Cancer gang, if you want to send me a birthday gift, the best thing you can do right now is like the live. We just want to talk about this, you guys. I feel you, $30 child support. Blessed day, y'all. I'm heading out. Go right ahead, darling. Also, we are going to be talking about the chatter. I've been hearing the chatter, you guys. I've been hearing it. And everybody's been talking about Let's Talk has been quiet. Thank you so much, China. And Let's Talk hasn't been talking about what's been going on with the Sarah 2K and Auntie Scoop situation. So I'm going to leave that for last. So if you want to stay around and listen to my opinion on that, I'm definitely going to go ahead and speak about that because we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. But first, you guys, once again, welcome, 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 welcome. First, let's talk about what's, clogging the timeline. We got Dime and Erin, you guys. We all know. We got Dime and Erin. So if you guys are familiar, we have Dime and Erin, who is two content creators, y'all, on Facebook. And how y'all feel about what's going on with them? Let's just start there. How do y'all feel? Oh, thank you so much for the compliments. I appreciate it. Hey, Ezekiel, can you say hi, 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 hi? Those eyelashes are ridiculous. Rick L, why are you here trolling a female? Let me just make this very clear really quick. I've been married for over 14 years, okay? Over 14 years. I am not here to try to be your late night dream. I'm also not trying to be here to sit back and entertain a person that wants to be a comment whore. My moderators are on point and they are here. And if you make one ridiculous comment, you will be blocked. This is not that. Grow the hell up. At some point in your life, you have to grow up. I wear makeup. It's obvious. Most women that's in the field, most of the women that you're watching when you're cheating on your wife or you're on Instagram, they wear makeup. Why are you concerned about my makeup? Thank you. So let's get into it. Tia, Diddy is a mess. Erin said that the son is full at least joint custody of Tank. So y'all see what happened. So think about it. If we're talking about, denied access, so now Dom is stating that, Erin would be able to see the child, but then she also stated that because he must have been on live and stated that we're trying to get the big woman out the uh, building or something like that. Now all of a sudden he can't see him. So do you guys think, my question is this. Do you guys think that Dime is being a bitter baby mother, or do you guys think that she's looking out for the best interest of the child? She mentioned, let me say this, $25 in child support is ridiculous, period. For a judge to even have granted a child support order for $25, that's crazy. That's that right there. So for you to sit back and, um, but that wasn't an issue in the beginning. We got to also remember that, remember Dom was not talking about, thank you so much. Dom was not talking about the child support until the accident. So keep in mind, Erin was not on live. I didn't even know that he had did a show with Talks with 2K before until, he woke everything up. But once Dom got into that car accident, if I'm not mistaken, she stated that he was the reason for the accident. And then that's when it went from there. She's bitter, and that's why Erin is the, yep, I see that. Definitely, y'all really think she's bitter? She said if she's going to be a bitter baby mother this time, and said that she would involve the courts. Do you guys, before we move to the next subject, do you guys, should Dime had accepted Erin's apology for the child's sake, or wait to hold the courts accountable? What do you guys think? Good afternoon, yes, bitter. Exactly. And you know what's so crazy? The reason why we have a lot of trolls on here is because I didn't go through my Restream app. So it just lets anybody in on the app, So they'll just come in and they'll come in and say like little crazy things because, they're at home, or a lot of them are out of, not even from this country. So don't worry about the trolls. My mind's to get them out. Okay, I see the majority of you guys are saying, all right, so there we go. That's what a lot of people saying that she's definitely bitter. Let's go to this, you guys. All my exes live in Texas. All my exes live in Texas. So y'all know Lynn is in Texas, you guys. Let's say that first. So Lynn is in Texas, and what he is stating that we all know he has a court case. Keep in mind, who cares about the court case, right? But Lynn has a court case that's going on, and it's in right now is regarding to that 15-year-old boy. So by Lynn being in Texas, do you guys think that he's violating his order at first? Right, let's see. Even Prince. Why? Listen, y'all are the most. Let me just say this. Y'all are so weird. You're so weird. I am. Listen, I'm just looking at the comments like, oh, this is my birthday nails. Thank you. Like these people are just like so weird. Like people talk about gaps. Gaps has been around since the creation of time. Everybody does not want to wear veneers or get braces or sit back and close that gap. To each his own. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you sitting home just wondering, like what is? Like these people are really, really fucking weird. Like as soon as you like get inside here, thank you. And like honestly though, like my mom has a gap, my sister has a gap, my brother has a gap. Like honestly, like it's so weird to me. Like people talk like you got a gap. Like I'm almost 40 years old. Why would you talking about my gap would sit back and bother me? But what it does is it brings me to the attention of who you are and what type of children that you're raising. Because if the first thing that you would do is go into a comment section and start spilling insults towards a woman that is not on your page and not is on your channel, but the first thing you want to do is start going into her gap, that lets me know who you are. And more than likely, the person that you're married to, the person that you're talking to, the person that you're around, probably have a gap. But because you feel as though, let me get on here and troll, let me get on here and be the comment whore to sit back and try to get her attention, let me just say back, like, you're weird. Like, you're fucking weird. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, hello. I'm not even going to sit back and let that bother, but I want to sit back. Women with games and play no shade. They be hating. Yes. They're like, listen, right. My thing is this though, you guys. I had a gap all my life. My kids had a gap, and the older I get, I feel like my gap got a little bit more bigger, to be honest. But I am so comfortable with who I am, and my husband loves my gap. He puts his teeth between it when he's kissing me. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, motherfuckers sat back and said, oh. So anyway, you guys, let's get back to that because we got the trolls in the building. So let's just get back to the content and the situation at hand because they're baby mothers and they could never. They could never. Let's just keep that. Let's just say, you could never. Always clean, always fresh. And every time you put on clothes, or your girl put on clothes, she probably still look dirty. No filter, just makeup, and still look better than you. Damn. Life sucks, right? Woo. Woo. Anyway, anyway, back to the situation at hand, you guys. Thank you. My girl doesn't wear clothes in the house. It, y'all, let me get back to this. Next time I'm going to do my Restream app because you know we never had trolls and we're on the Restream app. No, I'm not from New York, but I'm not far from New York. Also, you guys, so we're talking about Lynn being in Texas, and Lynn is currently right now in like a hotel room. So yeah, YouTube is weird. Like, it ain't even like the weirdest. Like, it's like one of those like ones where you just sitting back, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, I've never did anything like that. Like, came and just completely troll, like completely troll. Okay. So I'm gonna just say this with the Lynn situation. So with the content creator and the open risk, despite the clout, what do you think, you guys? Do you think Lynn is ducking court? Do you think that Lynn already has a warrant, or do you guys think that Lynn is going to be back, in Bastrop in the next couple of days? Who do you think is going to also pay? Thank you so much for the compliments, Emma, as well. Thank you so much, the Dread Robin. I appreciate you guys. Whoever's giving compliments, I appreciate it. Whoever's spilling hate, thank you for the watch hours. By you being here, you're making sure you're watching me. So thank you. Make sure you hit the live, hit the like button. Double tap that screen for me. Double tap. So this right here, you guys, is the case that I want to talk about. Okay. So if you guys have been following my YouTube page, then you probably already know that I've been talking about the guy, J Rock. J Rock is a content creator from Facebook, but he's also known as a corn star that's on Twitter as well as, OF. Well, keep in mind, you guys, shit hit the fan on Sunday when imagine being at home and you're watching church services and one of your friends send you a text message just saying, hey, you guys, go ahead and watch this video. And then as soon as you watch the video, it's a pastor preaching, but the pastor is preaching is the pastor that you're currently having intercourse with. Imagine that. Well, that's exactly what happened. So J Rock Walker, if you guys look him up, as well as he's on social media as What's T, but he's called J Rock Walker. That's on Instagram. So he was literally caught off guard to see the bishop in the pulpit. Now he did not even know that this was a bishop, and he did not know that, yes, wildin' Dre's like wildin'. He didn't even know that Bishop was a pastor as well. He met him on one of those undercover grinder apps or something like that. So, long story short, you guys, met him on the app, and then now it was Sunday. So he said that he wasn't going to address everything because it was a sacred day and it was Sunday. So he was sitting back, on Monday. He went ahead and exposed the bishop. And if you guys watch, he was on the Tasha K interview. He was on King Jives. Shout out to King Jives. I'm sure it's so fun. I used to watch Jives during the pandemic. I'll go back to that. But now, this is where the tea. Yes, girl, tiff tiff. This is where the tea go. Yes, I'm gonna talk about that too. Lynn moved to YouTube and went to him and reported him. Y'all, we gonna get into that, y'all. We gonna get into that. But here's the tea, y'all. J Rock was at home and allegedly he got a call from a third party that's known to the pastor. Y'all gotta watch my YouTube videos. The pastor admitted, the church let out a statement stating that they was aware of what was going on and all of that stuff, and bam, we thought that was going to be it. Well, Sunday, he tried to go to church. Now imagine trying to go to church, you guys, and soon as you get to the door, the usher denies you entrance. So now you're denied entrance to the church. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just catch an Uber, go down to Pride. Shout out to Big Frida, because he was on the Pride stage with them, y'all. Why, when he got home, he was on live and got they're gonna text messages saying that the pastor that he is accusing of having intercourse with, you guys, was on the pulpit at his church, y'all. He don't know this man pastor. He don't know this man apostle. But he knows that J-Rock is online on Tasha K. Y'all know Tasha K got millions of followers. Everybody sees it. He know that Tasha K and everybody is online. This man done came to this guy's church, raised offering, and got J-Rock kicked out the church, you guys. Listen, y'all. Listen. It is crazy. My lip combo, Ella. This is just some regular cover girl rogue with a little bit of lip liner over top, girl. Nothing heavy, girl. Nothing heavy. But y'all make sure y'all watch my videos on that, because that is crazy. So my question is this: should J Rock had not even exposed the pastor, or do you guys think that right now what's going on in the church community is making people not even want to go to church? Like, honestly, my thing is this. I've always stated and I've always lived by this: just because I sin, that does not make the word of God a lie. Don't look at pastors as being above Christ or above sin, because they're just like police officers. When they get caught, it's definitely I know Joe Rock was embarrassed as hell telling that story on live. Listen, he called his mother. His mother was like, what? The pastor is at the church, and then he let him raise an offering. And like, the church, I ain't gonna lie though, the church was on his side, because the church didn't clap or nothing like that, because of course they done seen what's going on. But it just lets me know how I feel like his apostle let him down. Like, this man done issued a statement. He's telling you what's going on, and you talking about, don't get me wrong, we pray for him, but expose these pastors. I am like this, you guys. Expose these pastors, expose these married pastors, because at some point you have to, you can't be leading the flock knowing that you want to sleep with the flock. And that's why so many people do not, take Christianity seriously, because mostly in Christianity is where that happens. I am not speaking against any of the LGBT community. If that's what you want to be who you are. But I'm sorry. No pastor that's battling dookie demons is going to lead me to heaven. But anyway, next topic. Listen, that's just my opinion. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you for my hair. Y'all like my hair? I'm from Baltimore, so I'm not from New York. We don't say the A. I'm from Baltimore. We from B-more. Not from the DMV. We don't claim them. We don't claim these sites. No joking. I'm from Baltimore. But let's take a pause break. We got 143 people on here. We still got a couple more topics to cover. Can we get the likes up to at least 80? do me a favor. Can we get the likes up to at least 80? Double tap the screen if you are on your phone. If you don't know how to do it, you can leave out and come back in, because we still got to get into the content creator house. We got to get into Shemar riding on the train. We got to get into this Cawn and Blueface. We got to get into the Diddy. We got to get into the sports tips. We got to get into Jolie and Dime going back and forth online. And y'all got to hear what I got to say about the 2K and Sir situation. So y'all need to get these likes up to me, please. There we go. We got them up. There we go. Let's get these likes up. Get these likes up. Thank you so much. So these are my birthday nails, you guys. Fun fact, while we are getting the likes up, my birthday is on Friday. I am a 4th of July baby. And my mom used to tell me that the fireworks were for me when I was younger. So I cannot wait. I have a whole week planned starting tomorrow of so much stuff to be loved on by my family, by my husband. I got dinner planned with my mom and my dad. Then I got dinner planned with my sister and my brother. Then I'm doing a cousin's night and take out restaurant night. So I am just excited. But these are my birthday nails that my 19-year-old, she wanted me to get these. So my 19-year-old pinned me out. Thank you so much. Cancer Gang in the building. Thank you so much for the likes. Thursday is your birthday. Yes. Birthday twin. Birthday twin. You're born on Thanksgiving. Oh my God. That is a perfect holiday to be born on. That is a perfect holiday. So you guys, make sure y'all stay tuned, because this is not my hair. Y'all know my hair is always tea. So let's just keep that. But I just got my hair on because I ain't put my little, I ain't flat on it. But y'all know my hair BT. But this is not my birthday hair. Um, my birthday hair came. But anyway, let's go ahead and get up into our next story. Thanks for getting these likes up. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. So today is what, you guys? What is today's date? Thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you so much. I love you guys. If anybody knows today's date, please drop it in the comment section. If you knows today's date, drop it in the comment section for me, please. Drop it, because we need to know. That's okay. I be walking around nappy headed lately because I ain't going nowhere. Listen, and don't give, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Be who you are. Every woman, I don't look like this all day. Everybody know that. When I take my wig off and take my makeup off, I feel like a regular chick, just like y'all, without a wig and a makeup on. But this is what I like to do. People don't see me without my makeup on, you guys. See me without my stuff, and I don't owe nobody nothing, and nor do y'all do. So if you don't want to get your hair done, don't. On Mondays, I don't even brush my teeth till 9 o'clock. On Mondays, I don't brush my teeth till 9 o'clock. So let that be known. But again, so right, there we go. Today is July the 1st. What that mean, y'all? What do July the 1st mean? If you are on the social media streets, then you know that July is a very special day. It's a very triumph month for content creators, because we have a few content creators that will be going into Trell's content creator house. Let's give a round of applause, you guys. Let's clap it up for the content creator house that will be starting soon. Soon. Oh, bills are definitely, girl. Listen, my bills was paid. We had to pay the bills Friday, girl. I was paid on Friday. Almost our birthday, yes. But keep in mind, you guys, our content creator house is kicking off soon. But with police reports and all the trolling and things going on a serious note, you guys, will the creator house really go down? Will it go down, you guys? Like, honestly, do you guys really think that the content creator house will go through? If I'm not mistaken, we got Candy Rain in the lineup. We got Diamond in the lineup. We got Trish in the lineup. We got Sherelle Hodges in the lineup. We got Candy Red in the lineup. We got Trell in the lineup. And we got Lynn Carson in the lineup. And that's the lineup. So do you guys think that Trell is going to be able to pull it off with everyone reporting, reporting him to the police, with the budget? Look, you guys let me know. Let me know. Y'all can get Jade out the comment section, because Jade wants to be, he wants the attention. That's all that is. He wants attention. Stuff like that don't bother us no more, sir. Okay? We've been free. We've been free. You forgot Nat Teen King Turner? We've been free whipping y'all asses. Okay? Y'all been scared. Y'all had to sit back and take us away from our people and from our motherland to gain any control of us. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't let the president fool you. Okay? That bud? Girl. Talk about some eyes. Like the Gibson family's in the building. I was looking for you, boo boo. Hey, y'all. Hey. But listen, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is it going down? It's going down. All right, let's keep it on along, you guys. If you guys are following me, you guys know that my page at first was built on a lot with Shemar. Shemar and Alvo. Shemar, thank you so much, Sabrina. You are beautiful. All the women that follow me are gorgeous. Every woman is beautiful in their own way, and every woman deserves compliments. That's why, if you guys notice, let me say this really quick. If you guys notice, every time you guys are in my comment section or if you come through my inbox, I always sit back and say, thanks, beautiful, thanks, doll face, and things like that. This is how I am all the time. My normal demeanor is always to compliment and to shout out to another woman. If I'm walking in the market and another young lady has on something nice, the first thing I sit back and say is, girl, eat, eat. Yes. Because I really believe that today in our society, we don't lift another people up. Now, y'all know I'm a troll Lynn because Lynn is not a woman. But as far as, like just really, the first thing I don't do is go for a person's looks. I don't go for that because you never know what a woman is battling with. One thing for sure and two things for certain. People fake being strong. They don't fake depression. So you got to be very mindful and be very nice. I will say that again. People fake being strong, but they don't fake depression. And every woman that's putting on makeup is not hiding behind a mask and is not insecure and is not battling with insecurities. That's who they are. The same way you know who you are. But let's go here again to the next subject. But with the Shemar situation, you guys, did y'all see Shemar going off, y'all? Did y'all see Shemar going off, y'all? Y'all know Shemar the other day. Well, y'all know for one, if he get drafted, if the draft come, we drafting Shemar. Okay. Let me just say this really quick. If the draft comes, we are drafting Shemarco. Shemarco. But you guys, y'all know Shemar done went from black trucks to trending. Every time you seen his name, he was going viral. But now Shemar is stating that he does not want to make music anymore because y'all not supporting him. Why are y'all not supporting the Queen of Atlanta? Why are you guys not giving Shemar the props where props is due? Y'all is not his friend. Y'all is his enemy. Y'all is Shemar's enemy. So again, we need to understand. Shemar want to know why y'all not supporting his music. But now, you guys, Shemar has officially been seen on the train. And he said, if y'all keep taking pictures of him, it's your ass. It's your ass. I know he the queen. Listen, he the queen. Shemar is the queen, y'all. He made y'all. He made all of them. And now Shemar is on the train, you guys. So again, on a viral subway rant, make sure you check out my Tay Bings page. You'll be able to see it. But he's going at it, you guys. And he's stating that if another fan takes a picture of him, he's going off. Let's just skim through this really quick. Really quick. Cawn Rock. This is going to be a couple of seconds, you guys. Because right now, I don't know what's going on from Cawn digging her hand, into Niecy Baby's birthday cake, into other stuff. I don't know what's going on. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome to Let's Talk Blog. This is my Tuesday Rewind recap. All the latest news that's been going on Facebook, everything that's been going on social media, entertainment news. I'm just here to talk. I'm not here to be messy. I'm here to give my opinion. So if you're just joining in, make sure you like the live. Make sure you subscribe to my page. It is greatly appreciated. There we go. So Krishan claims that Kick has now paid her $1 million for their stream. Now keep in mind, HotNewsHipHop.com is reporting this. So, and listen, she my Baltimore girl, and in my eyes, Krishan could do no wrong. But I've been seeing how my boo butt been playing the 50, but I'll just keep moving. We're just going to say it's legit or cap. I'm just reporting the news. Also, Krishan has been beefing with Rick Ross, a baby mother Tia Kemp, over Krishan Jr.'s health situation. So we all seen that Junior is now 2 years old. Pumpkin Pie is a new subscriber. Thank you so much, boo boo. I appreciate you. Them trolls are very much bored to tune in just to get bored. Yes, weird, like weird type stuff. They could be doing stuff with their family and suddenly over here like bothering me. Crazy. So you guys let me know. Why have you guys seen the pictures of Junior? And we're now seeing, yeah, she been eating up. Tia been eating up. But is Krishan playing victim, or everything is taken to the altar and to the Lord in prayer? Chris King, thank you so much for subscribing. Boop boop. Thank you, boo boo. So y'all guys let me know about that. Also, do you guys think that the $1 million Kick deal is legit or cap? Also, Blueface about to come home, y'all. You think she's always playing victim, Koja? You think so? I think that this is the stage that I'm seeing now that she's playing victim. But we gotta admit now Krishan was making Blueface hot during the middle of everything. But if you really sit back and think about it, was they both hot due to the drama? And is you guys ready for Blueface to come home? And he still gotta answer the Soldier Boy, because Soldier Boy still said, yeah, he need it. So we're gonna see about that, you guys. So Blueface is about to be released. So again, here's my question to you guys. Do you guys think that Blueface and Krishan is gonna reunite? Or is it gonna just sew up to glow up? She definitely still has a child with him, but by them having a child, will they be able to co-parent? I think she's a liar. I think she lied on her sister too. You think she lied on Tasiki? Now, I don't think she lied on Tasiki, because we gotta think about it too. Children play now. Y'all know. When we was home, we played. Let me say this, make this disclaimer. I ain't never played house with my brother and sister. I ain't never played that freaky shit. So we ain't never played that freaky shit. Now I played, at the playground, but we ain't never played no house and you be my daddy with my brother and all that type of nasty shit. No, we ain't play that. Yeah, it's free Blueface in the building. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I like Blueface. I like Blueface. Hi, everybody in the chat. She's always go back to Blueface. Sure, Vandam. Definitely for your shout out. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I think it's Vandam. No, he's not going. You think he's going back to Jada? Jada don't want him. I think Krishan has a lot of trauma she needs to heal from. I believe her. Yes, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, Search. I appreciate you. We played school every day, got no assignments. Yes, exactly. We played every school right and got assignments. Let me tell y'all really quick factor for you guys. And I'm actually tie it into the Jolie Shine situation. But when I was in school, I was born in the 80s. So I was born in 87. So being born in the 80s in Baltimore, y'all already know how that goes. So we actually remember computers and the real big computers and the dial-up and the AOL and the black and white TV. We remember on Saturdays watching Martin. We actually remember kids being kids. Like, we did not sit back and be at the adult table at cookouts. We sat at one side. When we came, we said yes ma'am and no ma'am. And that's why, like with my children, people always come to me, like at the corner stores. They be like, oh my God, I love how your daughters are. They're like so well mannered. They're so different, because manners was always instilled in me as a child. Now everybody didn't get it in the 80s. I ain't saying that everybody got manners in the 80s. But what I am going to say is, what you do in front of your children is very important, because my 4-year-old, she'll be 4 next month, she is smart as a whistle. And it's because she's around her older system. Yes, Jesus definitely loves us. He loves all of us. I was a 90s baby. I don't know. 90 what? See, I'm 87. Y'all no, the 2000s babies, y'all the weird ones. So, all right, we'll give it up. All right, 80s and 90s. All right, there we go. 80s and 90s. Yes, 80s and 90s. All right, you guys. Let's get into this crime watch. Because rumor has it The jury is starting to weigh on Diddy's sex trafficking and RICO counts yesterday. So today is Tuesday, July the 1st. So yesterday on June the 30th, the jury now has the case of Diddy. What do you think? What do you think? Now, keep in mind, some of the lesser charges have already been tossed out, like life is still possible. But do you guys think guilty, not guilty, or hung jury? You got my birthday wrong, Terry. No, you are one of my number one supporters. I say this all the time, you guys. If you ever have a supporter like Terry Dow 94, you have a best supporter. This guy's right here is the best. Like honestly, whatever you do, honestly, let me tell you, Terry, if he supports you, he supports you, and I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you, Terry. So I want to shout you out and let you know I appreciate you so much. And my mods already know they my bookie butts, and everybody in the chat. So hold on, what they say? Beyonce sister is hot. I'm a 70s girl. Yes, my husband is born in the 70s. So y'all already know. And I like him. Oh, my baby is an old man. I love him. Woo. Every time I think about my husband, I get the chills. Damn. Whew. That's my baby right there. It's a rat with Diddy since he's been in the moment video. Now, keep in mind, though, do you think they're going to try to do the Bill Cosby? Because they can't charge him with the custody on this trial. They would have to bring up separate trials on that, right? You think he's going to walk? Okay. Shout out to 2K as well. Y'all know shout out to my bro 2K. Of course. Y'all already know shout out to 2K. Shout out to Sir. Shout out to the Messy Mafia. I forgot that. Y'all know it's always shout out to 2K in the building. You definitely not old. Let me tell you this, y'all. We not old till we cold. And I'm going to always say that. You are not old till you are cold. Okay? Because when I get in my 40s, I'm going to be popping it. When I get in my 50s, I'm going to be popping it. I'm going to be popping it. Oh, thank you so much for the compliments. You guys are too kind. You are too kind. Like, honestly, too kind. Definitely shout out to my bro, to my sis. All right. Stop cussing talking about people born in the 70s are old. I never said people were in the 70s are old. My husband's born in the 70s, honey. I would never say that. You're not old till you cold. So let's move on, you guys. While we're on the Diddy, y'all already see OKC Thunders. They are the champs, you guys. So Oklahoma Thunders are now the 2025 NBA champions. And draft week, it done already started, you guys. What's your sleeper pick? Let me know. Tell me. Let me know. Let me know. Oh my guys. D. Let me know, you guys. So you guys watch in the NBA? I do. I watch the NBA. I watch the NFL. My daughters are lacrosse players, so I do watch lacrosse. Fun fact, you guys. I just did a all girls Baltimore NFL draft pick event for Matt Lawrence of the Baltimore Ravens. He was a retired Ravens player. He played about 2 years ago, so I just did his event on Saturday. So he just sponsored 100 youth females down here for their draft for the NFL, and I was just so honored to be a part of that, my company to be a part. But keep in mind, you guys, she said, I'm 83, I'm an old man at 73, egg younger. Listen, you can't tell my husband nothing. So before we move on to the next topic, because we got a couple more things to cover, let me know what city you are watching in from. Okay, I see South Dakota already. Drop your city in the chat. While you're dropping your city in the chat, make sure you are liking this video. We want to take a pause to like and subscribe to Let's Talk Blog 2. Make sure you drop your city in the chat because we need to know. And if you are just tuning in, just to rewind you guys up on the things that you missed, we have already talked about Krishan scoring a $1 million deal with Kick. Is it cap? Or is it legit? As well as we talked about Blueface on his way home. Diddy trial started yesterday, and the verdict, we're on Crown Watch. As well as the Oakland City Thunders has won the NBA. So we got Augustina Savannah's in the building. Okay, Georgia, Jacksonville, Long Island, Atlanta City. Yes, okay. Atlanta. I love it. I love it. Birmingham all day 205. Well, you guys already got to know. I got to shout out my city rep, your city. I am from Baltimore. Baltimore, born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, 410 443 310. Y'all already know what it is. We represent the DMV in the building, dummy. Baltimore, Orioles Nation, Ravens Nation. We got Savannah, Georgia. We got Houston. We got the Philippines. Yes. Owens Mills. Oh, Owens Mills. You my cousin. You my cousin. I'm in Ellicott City. Yes. Okay. Yes, your husband knew I know how to pick because you look. Listen, I appreciate you so much. Auntie Scoot, hold up. Did Auntie Scoot just kick the doors in the building? Shout out to Auntie Scoot in the building. New Jersey tapping in. All right. Had to sit back. H Town? H Town in the building. Thank you guys so much. We got, it's the Pakistani in the building as well as it's at San Francisco. So again, you guys, thank you so much for watching me from everywhere, watching me from across the globe, watching me from across the state. It means so much to me. Let's take a Kool-Aid break. If you want me to promote jammers, you have to pay me Kool-Aid, but your Kool-Aid tastes really good. Okay, down the hill. Okay, DH Maryland. Yes. Okay. Yes, it's definitely a vibe. So let's move it right along, you guys, because Jolie Shine, housing drama. Okay. So the lease did not expire. What happened was, if you are familiar with Jolie Shine, she is the GOAT lady. She has been on Maury. She has over 150,000 subscribers on Facebook. When I tell you, when Jolie speaks, it commands attention. She is a real celebrity at hand. So we got a lot of fake Facebook celebrities, but Jolie Shine names rings bells. But right now, times has came hard. And India is in the building. Shout out India. Um, and right now Jolie lease has expired. Well, let me rearrange it for you. So what happened was Jolie Shine was currently staying with one of her friends or her mom. I don't know the entire backstory with who the person was, but the person that she was staying with, Jolie wasn't on the lease. Now it was only supposed to be for 30 days because Jolie was planning for her trailer to be moved. So now at this time, Jolie Shine is now facing that. Yesterday she was learning that she had to be gone by today. So she's now gone by today and she has to get a hotel for an entire month, you guys. But thanks to Auntie Scoot, it was her mom. That's what it was, her mom. Thanks, Auntie Scoot. Thanks to Auntie Scoot, she also stated that 2K and some of the messy mafia was able to help raise and secure some money for her to be able to at least get some security for a hotel this week. So once again, if you guys are not following Auntie's Aid on Facebook and social media, she also has her organization, Auntie's Aid. I'll drop the link in the description box to a good cause. When people need help, people need things to get done. Auntie Scoot is definitely there. The Messy Mafia, once 2K acts, it's there. So again, if you guys want to donate, I'm not asking. I was not asked to do this, but her name is Jolie Shine. Her name is Chastity Shawwell on social media. I'll drop her link in my description box. If you guys want to bless her, send her some prayers, send her some well wishes, feel free to do that. You never know when your time may come. Jolie Shine, let me say this really quick because I wanted to give my testimony with that. So this is going to be about a little 3-minute thing really quick, but Jolie Shine mentioned that, she lost everything just to get it back. And until you have ever lost everything in your life that you have had and then it's been gone, you would not be able to relate. It's almost like the saying, like, when you go to church and you hear them say, oh, when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah, I thank God for saving me. But when you were younger, that didn't resonate with you. You hear the old folks say it. I'm Pentecostal, so let me let you know I'm Pentecostal apostolic. So my mom, we were old school raised. So, but those never resonated with me until I got older. And then life started lifing. And I wanted to share my testimony because a lot of times, bloggers do not get on here and bloggers don't tell who they are or what they've been through. But I always, one of my favorite statements is, he that shall come will come, and he won't tarry. And I say that because, I am 38 years old, but it was a time in my life when I was 30 years old. Mark that, I was 30 years old. And I'm working at this building down there on Charles Street. For some reason, God has always like blessed me like with really, really good jobs. Like once they see Denise and then my maiden name, it's like I was automatically picked for the job. So I'm at this job, I'm working, and at this time, if you're familiar with Baltimore or Maryland, we had just did the whole transit administration change. So if you're familiar with the MTA, I was in charge of the people that were out telling the people about the different bus routes and the different routes and things like that. It's starting to rain in Baltimore, so hopefully that doesn't interrupt this. I'll go in the house if it gets too loud. But that was that. And I was applying. My boss came over to me and she was like, Denise, you're doing good here, but I saw this position at Mercy Hospital and I think that you should, apply for Mercy. So if you're familiar with Mercy, Johns Hopkins, and hospitals like that, Bayview in Baltimore, they're like really prestige, University of Maryland, shock trauma. But, I'm all like, all right, I'll apply for Mercy, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm 30 years old now, y'all. And I applied for the job. I applied that Thursday. That Friday, no, that Thursday night, the manager was calling me back. And that Friday, I was doing an interview. And that Monday, I was hired. I lied to you, not, I wouldn't lie to you. All right, here's my testimony. You're going through the process of the background. I've never been locked up a day in my life, so I knew my background would come back good. I can go right to the tobacco shop and get some urine for the P test. So, that was fine. I was going to pass that drug test. But I had so many good jobs at the age of 30, but no job ever checked to see if I had my high school diploma. No job. Keep in mind, I'm like, shit. So I get a call from HR, and HR is like, hey, Denise, you got the job. We're offering you $27 an hour. You're going to be working Monday through Friday and blah, blah, blah. But your credentials came back and you don't have your high school diploma. So immediately my heart's like, oh my God. Like, she was like, you meet all the qualifications. We love you. But one of the rules at Mercy is you have to have your diploma. So she was like, but because I like you, I'm going to hold the offer for 7 days. She said, now you can go online and see if they have any programs like GED programs and you'll be able to take your GED, but we need them all in one day. Yeah, say hi and Tia. I didn't know. But I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm looking at my moderator's comments. So she was like, she's going to hold it for one day. I mean, for 7 days. So I immediately, called my husband. I'm like, oh my God, they said I got to have my diploma. I ain't been to school since I don't know when. I'm 30 years old. I dropped out of school when my dumb ass was in the 11th grade being stupid because I wanted to sit back and work at the courthouse. So I'm working there. So I'm like, now I ain't got my diploma. So I went online, and if you're familiar with the credential things in Maryland, they have it where you just type in and you'll be able to either go to Baltimore City Community College. But at that time, you guys, they only had it where I could only do my diploma. I could only get it where I could do social studies or math. Like, it wasn't none where you could take all the classes at one time. Now, keep in mind the requirements for the diploma, you got to pass all, like, social studies, math, social studies, math, then it's like that language arts, then it's like a right, and it was science. It was like a lot. So I'm like, what the hell, algebra? I'm like, what the I'm on the phone. So I'm hanging up my phone. I'm on the phone. Sorry, y'all. So let me know if the live got connected. Let me know if the live got connected. Thank you guys for this. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just going over my testimony with you guys about my diploma. So I finally found a place, but the place was all the way out of Arundel County. At that time, I'm living in Baltimore City. So I'm like, all right, they got it. I can take all five of the classes and get my diploma the same day. But it's going to be 8-hour testing for the whole day. Now I got to buy the material. So I'm buying the material, you guys, buying all the stuff. Girl, if y'all ever took a diploma, a GED, and y'all know about the calculator, I don't even remember that calculator in school. I don't even remember these study questions. I'm like, Lord Jesus, my sister calling me. I literally got 3 days to study from Friday. Keep in mind, I'm studying. It's Monday. I got the job offer. She called back on Tuesday. So I gotta go take the test on Friday. So I got 3 days to study. My sister calling me. I'm like, girl, I'm studying for this day on GED. She like, all right, I'm praying, girl. I'm like, I'm studying. I'll call you back. Get there. Take my GED. Y'all, gotta give them your ID. My fucking license is expired. I'm like, oh my God. So I immediately start crying, y'all. I'm a crybaby. So if you're a Cancer, you know Cancer's gonna cry. So I started crying like, oh my God, y'all, my license is expired. Oh my God, they're not gonna let me take my GED thing. So she like, well, you can just go down to NVA. Now it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, y'all. So she like, you can just go down to the NVA and get your thing. But I gotta go get my mom to go get my birth certificate because I couldn't find that shit. I already got my social security card. And keep in mind, this is like 2 hours out. But my thing about my mother, she gonna be there. My mother do not care if she gets out. If I could call her like right now, she coming. So she immediately got up, and I'm sorry, the mosquito starting to bite me. She immediately got up and helped me get that. So went ahead and got that because only your mother can get your birth certificate. It was a lot, y'all. Fast forward, I go back down there. I'm like, look, bitch, I got my damn ID, but I ain't have it at that time because at Maryland stopped issuing it the same day. So they gave me a little paper to show her that I got my stuff. So I got it now. I go in there, I got passed. At this time, y'all, now keep in mind, I have a device in my heart. I had heart surgery. I'll tell you about that. But at this time, y'all, I used to smoke black and mouse heavy. I ain't never inhaled them, but I smoked them bitches. But the lady telling me like you can only do 2 breaks during your test, but the test is 7 hours, and the computer is timed. So she like, all right, the computer timed, and they're not gonna tell you when you got to come back in from your break. You just got to come back in. I'm like, all right. I sit down, y'all. I immediately get stupid. I lied to you not. I swear on everything I love. Soon as I sat back and looked at this daggone GED test, I immediately became dumb. Everything I have studied, everything I was sitting back, I became, I was like, what the, I said, Lord, nothing was retained. Literally nothing was retained. All right, fast forward. I'm doing the test, doing the calculator thing. Man, I go to language arts, man. They got this thing where it's like a news report. You got to write a whole freaking essay. I'm doing the science thing. I'm like, all right. I smoke my little black and mild, run back in. I'm running back in because the second break is only 8 minutes. So I'm running back in. All right, I'm about to get this shit. All right, I'm 30 years old now, y'all. So I'm all like, dang. Nobody else was in there. And keep in mind, the people at the front desk told me, well, nobody has ever passed their GED the first time taking it, especially not all the courses. So I'm already like, Lord Jesus. Woo, yes, girl, brain freeze. So come back in. I'm done the test, y'all. I finished in 6 hours instead of 7. So I'm immediately like, yeah, I failed. So if you ever took your GED in Maryland, they have it where your stuff is not graded by the people at the front. The system grades it. So while the system is grading it, your stuff automatically start loading into your portal, your grades. So I'm leaving out. I call my husband. I'm like, baby, I'm done. He come pick me up. But while he's on his way, my mother, I'm on the phone with my mother. I'm in the parking lot. Thank you so much for saying I'm a baddie, but could you stop spamming my comments? If she keeps spamming, y'all, so block that out. But anyway, let me say this real quick, y'all. So the stuff loading in. My mother is a ordained elder. So, I'm like, my results starting to load, and I need this job, man, because I already done put my 2 weeks notice in. I done put my 2 weeks notice in for my other job, and now I'm sitting back like, Lord, I put my 2 weeks notice in for this job. This job right here is in a balance of me with my damn GED, and I know I got a complete brain fog, and Lord, I don't even know if I passed this test. My mother, girl, she was all like, open the results, Denise. My mother's voice is very deep. Like my father, he'd be like, Denise, God loves you, and you can do it. My mother, Denise, open it up. All they can do is say you failed or you passed. So I'm like, all right, ma. So I open the results. So I'm looking at the first one. All right, science. I said I passed. I'm like, oh shit, I passed. I'm like, ma, I passed. Then I'm looking like, all right, is now language arts. And this is the essay now. I'm like, oh shit, I passed the essay. I passed that. Math. Pass. I'm like, what the heck? What? I'm crying now. I'm like, what? Hold up. Social studies. Pass. I'm like, what? Y'all, listen. I passed my GED test. My first time taking it. All the courses after studying for 3 days. I want to let Jolie know when she was listening to the church music and, in her home, worshiping today and all that stuff. The song that had got me through was, it was a Travis Green, You Made a Way. And when I tell you that song literally, hey, you guys, hey, it really got me through because that lady at the front desk told me nobody passes their GED the first time they take it. And I was literally had that stuck in my mind. And then I'm sitting back like I got this job hanging over. So I want to let you know, he that shall come will come. Oh, thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. He that shall come will come, and he will not tarry. Don't. I seen Dom going back and forth, and she was laughing about Jolie, situation, and she found it very comical. But I wanted to be here to let you guys know. Um, the Bible says, not me. The Bible says, we serve a God that sits high and look low. And a prideful man is one step from falling. You have to be very mindful of the situations that we so quick to laugh upon. Like really quick to laugh. Not because, oh, I don't like this person, but when we're really quick. Sometimes give people time to digest their own situation. Give Jolie time to digest what she's going through. Give her time to digest what she's saying. Because I'm here to let you know, sometimes God will give you the most opportune moment and the most opportunist time to sit back and you rise above it and rise above the drama. You dealing with enough with Erin and Mark. You ain't had to go laugh at Jolie. And I'll leave it with that. So, why people are here? Why you guys are here? Yes, laugh now, cry later. Don't believe that. I want to address. I appreciate your story. I needed to do that. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm really, y'all, listen. God is a good God. And one thing for sure, I'm a believer. I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I am not ashamed to say that I love the Lord with all of my heart. Um, don't follow me. Follow Christ. I tell people that all the time. Oh, you're naturally. Oh, Warren, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. You're so kind. Thank you. But I tell people, just because I sin, that does not make the word of God a lie. Just because I sin does not make the word of God a lie. Don't follow me. Follow Christ. You better believe that. And I don't care how much we try to picture out our mind that this is the last, this is what we are, and this is who we are. But whether you like it or not, God is coming back. And He is. And He is. And the Bible declares that whether you be hot or cold than lukewarm. Hot or cold than lukewarm. And He also plants mercy on whomsoever He pleases. Don't ever forget about the thief that died on the cross. He plants mercy on whom He pleases, and He uses whom He wants. So just be very mindful of stuff like that. But again, I don't got a heaven, and I surely don't have a hell to put you in. And like I say, just because I sin, that does not make the word of God a lie. And he that shall come will come. And everybody has their day. Because I remember a time, see, when people sit back and say, oh, God had to humble me, and I'll give you that story. I've been humbled real quick. Everything that I had that I gained the wrong way, God took it all. I don't even have a piece of clothing from dirty money. not a piece of clothes. But God gave it back tenfold. But I'm going to tell you this, Dom. Remember Paul used to be Saul until he was riding that horse and God knocked him on straight street. Just know. But again, while we're here, why did I stay quiet with the Sarah 2K and Auntie School beef? Why did I stay quiet? I've been seeing the chatters, y'all. I've been seeing the chatters. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it. Oh, let's talk ain't saying nothing. Oh, let's talk don't wanna be involved. Let's talk is bias and let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Listen, I hear you guys and I see you guys. But let me just say this from a blogger's point of view. I was up just like everybody else and I seen the messages and I seen the stuff that was going in. But I look at it like this. When people say, oh, their loyalty and things like this, I'm the type of person, if I say I rock with you, I rock with you. So what happened was, Sarah is 2K's wife, and she was posting some, series of messages on social media, and to the fact where she didn't want certain people at her home. As the comment section, kept, talking, it came later out that the person was Auntie School. Keep in mind, this shocked social media and all hit social media like a ton of bricks. It all hit us like a ton of bricks. Hey, look on my mind, Z Clark. Hey, boo boo. Right, exactly, Auntie School. I don't know what to talk about how natural you want to be. These people's crazy. I mean, it hit us like a ton of bricks. But the reason why I didn't commentate on it is because for me, I'm a woman. I've been with my husband for over 20 years, you guys. I've also been married for over 14 years. Yeah. I know marriage beef and I also know social media beef. One thing people gotta realize, if Sarah and 2K is beefing, it's F all of us. And that's no shade to her or us. That's just how it is. It's not like I deal with y'all, like it's F y'all. Y'all 2K flock. The people that deal with me, but the people that don't. And that's not how she's been acting towards me. So I don't ever want to say that. I've talked to Sir. I love Sir. I love Auntie School. Me and 2K, that's bro. But I felt like I'm not, and I didn't want to commentate it on it because if Sir would have had went online and said that about any other person, it could have been 2K's mother. Because, no, not 2K's mother, because I'd be talking to 2K mother in the comment section. It could have been 2K's brother. It could have been anybody else in the comments. It was not because it was 2K. 2K is not off limits, and y'all know that. 2K will blog on himself. It was because it was Auntie School that was in the middle. Me as a friend, social media friend, however y'all want to call it, I felt like I don't want to be the one to perpetuate the drama or sit back and dialogue on the situation at hand. My right. That's just like if you got two homegirls and they beefing with each other and now you're the one that's sitting back perpetuating it as a blog. That's not what I wanted to do. I understand Sir's point. 2K is wrong. 2K knows the flow of his house. 2K knows the flow of his wife. If anybody is wrong out the situation, 2K is wrong. Period. Is that what y'all wanted me to say? There you have it. Y'all know 2K already know how I feel. Y'all know that. 2K was wrong. You don't ever cross your wife's boundary, no matter who it is. Auntie Scoot was the innocent bystander. No matter how you claim it, no matter how you do it. I looked at Scoot as coming to help 2K to, get the burden off. I didn't know that she was coming, but once she got there, I seen how much of a help she was to Jolie. I looked at it as a ram in the bush. But when you are already in whatever and this is going on, that's you're wrong. So there we have it. And again, I think that, people got to also always remember that when it comes to social media and things like that, let me just say this too. Don't nobody run Let's Talk blog or Tay Beans. It's a lot of stuff I don't blog about, you guys. Thank you. It's a lot of stuff I don't blog about. If you guys notice, nobody on my page that I blog about is married. Who married? Who's married? We have to learn that marriages are different levels of stuff. I've been to the point where I've been completely emotionally shut out, physically, you feel you physically shut out, then you feel like you're overly loved, then you feel like you're overly physical. So everyone goes through those stages in their life. So again, I think that people have to respect my decision, respect my opinion, and I don't stop any other bloggers from blogging on it. Hey, listen, just because Let's Talk or Tay Beans does not blog on the situation, does not say that you can't blog on it. You are free to run your page the way you choose to run it. I am free to run my page the way I'm free to run it. I think I told you guys from the beginning that I am biased when it comes to Sir, 2K, and Auntie School. I think I did say that. I did say that to you guys. So when it comes to them, I'm not blogging on them in a bad light. I'm not blogging on them about their marital business. I'm not feeding y'all ego because y'all feel as though because 2K is Let's Talk friend, she should be the one talking about it. What the fuck? What? Why? No. That's not how that works. No. But any other blogger, you are more than welcome to blog on the story. Do what you do. But it's over. We seen it. It's over. The beef is over. Sarah got her emotions out. 2K went live and talked about it. So please, when I say stuff on my postings and stuff like that, stop saying, oh, well, you don't talk about Sir and 2K and the other situations. And I'm not. What's going on, my G? I had to sit back and address. And 2K, can you please tell people that Let's Talk was not given a script. Do not commentate on 2K and Sarah and them. But I think that the same thing I told you and the same thing I told them, when it comes to you guys, I'm biased. Say what you want. I'm not going to blog on 2K and Sarah and them. 2K probably blog on me. And then we going to have some issues. It's like, nah. But again, though, everybody knows that 2K's always said that if it's on social media, it's up for grabs. But stop coming to my comment section like I'm the spokesperson. Okay? I'm not the spokesperson, you guys. I'm messy as shit like 2K. Y'all know I'm messy. And like I said, if it would have been anybody else, that would have been, if it just wasn't school, then I would have blogged on it. But y'all have to respect my stance. But we are almost done. You guys. And I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. We got 179 likes. You guys outdid yourself. Y'all outshined yourself. We got almost $10 worth of super chats in the building. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all the real ones. Y'all really the real ones. Y'all even got last know how I got the green light. Listen. They know. I think by now, the thing about it is, what's understood don't have to be explained. Y'all already know. We messy mafia. But I'm just not that messy. I'm not that messy. But y'all know. Come on now. Everybody got the green light to talk about what's put on social media. But we have to also realize again, I'm not blogging on married couples and their disagreements. I'm not. Y'all don't see me doing it. I ain't been doing it and I ain't going to do it. But, who just liked the live when they came in? How did we get up to 185? But y'all know we done been here over an hour. I appreciate you guys. Let me shout out to my mods. My mods are the MVP because the amount of blocking these trolls y'all did this live was ridiculous. Shout out to my mods. Y'all are the best. Shout out for you guys for engaging. Thanks to you guys for listening to my testimony. If you guys did not see, I gave my testimony of how I was able to get my GED within 3 days to give some encouragement over to Jolie, as well as I let you guys know. Shout out to Auntie Scoop for, oh, thank you for becoming a member, Terry. You know, emotional. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But you guys, if you guys are just tuning in, which you missed, go back and watch it. We done talked about Erin and Down. We talked about Lynn in the Texas situation, you guys. We talked about the J Rock church rundown. We talked about Shemar being on the train, as well as Lynn is over there in Texas, you guys. We talked about Krishan $1 million deal with Kick, as well as Blueface was on his way home. We also touched on Diddy trial being with the verdict, you guys. We shouted out our city. Y'all shout your city out. Shout out your city. Let me know. Drop your city in the comment section, you guys. Also, is Diddy guilty, not guilty, or hung jury? Shout out to the OKC, you guys. Remember, we talked about them winning the 2025 NBA draft. And I want to let you guys know, if you are watching again, let me know who are your slippers in. Let me know who y'all want to see drafted this year. We also touched on Jolie Shine, and we shouted out Auntie Scoot, 2K, and the Messy Mafia for helping her raise the money for the hotel and the situation, as well as we touched on the 2K and Sir situation. This is the recap, you guys. This is the teaser for Thursday. And then our Sunday recap. Make sure you like, subscribe to Let's Talk Blog 2. Make sure you turn on your notification. And we have, oh, Tara is from is it Al? No, Oak, hold on. Oak, Opalaka? Okapalaka? I'm gonna practice that. Terry in the building from Alabama. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, we got KD. What? Yes. Y'all got KD. Wasn't he just with the? Okay, we're gonna talk about that. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to let you guys go. Make sure y'all tune in for the Facebook streets, everything that's going on. Make sure you guys follow Auntie Scoop, follow Talks with 2K, follow the Barksdale Brunch, follow Don't Piss Me Off, follow Kia Monet Hill, follow the Tea Sipper, Sipping Tea with Vaughn. You guys follow Calling Out Nonsense. If you guys are watching, Calling Out Nonsense on Facebook has been hitting the streets. Make sure you follow them. My birthday is on Friday, the 4th of July. Tia Allen, you know you're my favorite cousin. My birthday is the 4th of July. If you want to send me a gift, tell a person about my YouTube. That's how you bless me. Tell a person about my YouTube. Let a person know that Let's Talk is here. I'm not here for the drama. I'm here to give you guys content, and I'm just here to wrap it up and spill the tea. I'll be dropping some more information on about that J Rock. But again, you guys, make sure y'all watch that J Rock thing. Let me get to these YouTube streets. I'm on my way to you guys. Until next time, you guys, may God watch you and protect you from danger seen and unseen. I bind the hand of the enemy that is across your life. Remember, there is power in the name of Jesus. May God protect you from danger seen and unseen as you travel from the highways and the byways. I hope God gives you everything that your heart desire, and it goes 10 times 4. Remember, y'all, we serve a God that sits high and looks very low. And if he watches the sparrow, I know he watches me. So until until next time, you guys, may peace be your portion, and I'll see you guys next time.